Congratulations, guys. If you need any, horror stories, I can give those to you, but mostly it's good stuff. So I'm excited to evaluate you, Nancy, on this one. So she was doing the evaluation and feedback portion, as you remember. So she gave this speech a few weeks ago, and she redid it. And I can definitely tell there was a lot of improvement in this speech. I think the biggest thing that I noticed right off the bat is you felt a lot more confident when you started your speech. And I think that sets the entire tone for your speech, and it got you comfortable. A few things that you wanted to work on was, of course, applying some of the feedback, working on the delivery of the speech. So I think you nailed that, especially when you kind of grounded yourself and started really speaking confidently about what you were going to be talking about. And you also wanted to work on body language and being intentional with your body language. As somebody that talks with my hands a lot, I completely understand that, and making sure it's not over the top, but also is impactful to your speech and you're not just doing this. So of course I said you were way more comfortable when you started. That completely set the tone for the speech. At first your movements felt a little stiff, and I could kind of tell you were doing it because you were trying to get in the groove of it. But then after a while, you really loosened up, and I think it added a lot to your speech. So, thinking about when you were holding on to the side, thinking you were gonna drive, I was there with you. I was like, oh my God, she did it. She got to the end. She didn't even know she was there. She thought she was dead. And so I think that those sorts of examples are really good emphasis. And you did them meaningfully, and they made a point. So when you were talking about, I was still on my tippy toes, I could still touch and still get back to the end, and that was the line, and that was really impactful and kind of helped us move through the speech as well. So I think you did a really good job of that. You also, I think definitely, this wasn't something you wanted to watch for, but you improved on the inflections of your voice. So you did a good job. I think the first speech was it wasn't monotone, but I think you did a really good job of being able to high and low with your voice to emphasize points on this go around. One thing that I picked up on, I could tell there were a couple places where you lost your place, and where I think that was most obvious was when your eyes went down. So maybe something that you could try would be to just smile through it. So look out, just smile through it, and move on. I don't know if it will work. You could try it though. A challenge for you, because you were a little nervous at first, is maybe starting off with big movements. And I don't know what that looks like in this speech particularly, but just get them out of the way. Just start with big movements, and then that's going to make you more comfortable as you go on. So overall, great speech. And congratulations again.